So here on our console, let's go to our project and then go to the storage, and let's create a new bucket and let's call it storage. And here we need to copy this bucket ID and let's paste it in our .env file. So React app bucket ID. React app bucket ID. So we will paste it, and now we need to go to the settings, and here you need to choose the role that which user can access this bucket. So for now, let's keep it simple that any user can access this bucket. So give the permissions and update it. So now let's add the images to the bucket. So here let's play with our handle submit function, and before that we need to get the file name. So for that we can use the on change listener. So on change, and what we will do is we will just get the name file. So we can get that using e.target.files and like this. So we need to store this into some variable. So for that we will use the use effect use state hook. So const we will call it like pic and set pic, because we are uploading a picture. Use state, and now let's add this set pic. So now we need to upload this image. So first we will check if the pic is not null. So pic is not equal to null, then we can do the thing. So if the pic is not null, then we can upload. So for that we will use the storage, and let's go to the config.js and export a variable called storage, and we will use it from this, and we need to import the storage class from the Appwrite. So we are doing that. So now let's import that storage. Import storage. Yeah. So since these functions are returning promises, so we will wrap it inside the try catch block. So we will call it storage dot. We should have the functions right here. So you can always refer to the docs, and here you can see that we can call the create file method. So storage dot create file, and then we need to pass the bucket ID. So we can pass it from process.env.react app bucket ID. Then we need to pass the file ID. So we don't have that, so we will pass the unique, and then we don't need to define the permission, and now we can add the file. So we can directly add this, and let's initialize it into a variable called x var x and await this. So now let's console the response, and in the case of any error we will respond the error. So console.log x, and now let's reload the project so that our environment variables are loaded correctly. So yeah, it is working. Now let's go to the storage, and yeah, so now let's open the console and choose any file, like and now let's upload it. So the page is loading, so we need to prevent this. So let's go to the storage.js, and here we will just prevent the default thing. So e.prevent default, so that our page doesn't reload, and here we will pass the e. So now let's see. and now let's upload it. The image is not uploaded and we have got the ID. So let's copy this ID so that we can see it, and now let's go to the console and see whether we have got the image or not. So now click on the storage and then storage, and here you go. You can see that we have got the image.